And I have to say that strap is really nice too. Hello and welcome back to the Wrist Pilot. I find myself heading towards Ginza, Tokyo once again as I booked an appointment for the Seiko Museum tour. And though it's a free tour, you have to book in advance on the website and they're very strict about the timings. And as I was walking to the museum, I had a few minutes to spare. I saw a Breitling showroom along the way and obviously I thought, well, what the heck? Let's see if the new limited edition top time, which was announced last month, is on display. To my luck, there was exactly one piece on display. The showroom had received only one piece since the launch, and that is what you're going to see now. But I do apologize for the very short length of the video. It was because I had to put the watch down and immediately rush towards the Seiko Museum to make my appointment. Before we get on to the watch, I thought I would quickly summarize the watch and also what my opinion is of Breitling. Not that it matters really, but being a pilot, I think I see Breitling a lot, especially worn by my colleagues who use it as their daily driver sometimes because we spend so many hours of our day, or rather we spend so many days in a month in the aircraft. But for me personally, I think Breitling is definitely a luxury watch manufacturer, but I find that they are more oriented as a sporty watch, if that makes any sense. For example, if I had $10,000 or $15,000 to put into a watch and it has to be only one single watch that I have to use as a daily driver, I would probably not go for a Breitling because I don't think Breitlings make for great one watch collections, if that makes any sense. Instead, for me, Breitling would be an additional watch to the collection, and especially the top time, which you're going to see right now, truly encompasses the idea of having, or rather how you build up your collection. Well, now that that's out of the way, coming to the top time, this is the top time limited edition, which was announced, I believe, in the first or second week of May, just after Watches and Wonders, though Breitling did not take part in Watches and Wonders. This is a 38mm dial, what I like to call a squircle dial, or rather a cushion case if you want to call it that. Available in three colors, green, black, and a special martini livery. Oh yeah, these watches are kind of targeted towards the racing demographic. And I think they've done a brilliant job, especially the martini livery, which I've seen in pictures, but it wasn't available for display. What was available for the display was the green dial, and I'm really thankful it was a green dial because the pictures on the internet don't do justice to how beautiful this watch is. You'll be seeing it for yourself in a few seconds. Great job with the watch, great job with the strap as well. I don't think this is a watch where you should, go about and mess about in terms of changing the strap to something else. The strap and the watch just go hand in hand. It is truly, the green model especially is truly just, I think, a perfect sporty watch for the racing enthusiasts. The dial is great. The movement is the B01, a proprietary movement from Breitling. And yeah, so far no complaints as such. The only, probably I wouldn't say a negative point, but the only point of contention for me is that this is not a cheap watch. At $7,700 US, I think I've seen some of the comments on the internet which say that for $7,700 proprietary movement, it seems reasonably priced. Maybe I feel a bit differently. I feel that it is still a little bit on the pricier side and definitely not, at least in my perspective, it's not a daily watch that I would probably use, but it would make for a brilliant addition to the collection for sure. But $7,700 to make an addition to the collection, that is something to think about. Ideally, I think this watch should have been priced somewhere in the region of 5,000, the mid fives, to make it, I think, a truly value buy. But again, who's to say value in luxury watches? But yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you once again for watching. Arigato gozaimasu. I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully the Seiko watch tour from Ginza. See you. It's a very colorful watch. It's a very nice looking watch.
Very classic one.
Yeah. Okay, could you place it on my wrist,
Of
please?
course, yes.
Wow, the size is just perfect too.
Yeah, it's a 38.
Yeah, and I think it's a squircle dial, so it's really nice. And I have to say that strap is really nice too. Oh.